It's Monday afternoon, almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I gotta go to work today for 4 till midnight. Sucks, but it's the way she goes. What else? Oh yeah, according to the comments, it wasn't Rex who brought that gas thing back, the spout. I texted my dad. He's like, I don't know what the frig you're talking about, so I don't know how it got back. Oh well, it's home. Cool. I don't have to like try and figure out if they sell just that part, or you know, buy a used broken garbage can just for the spout, or gas can just for the spout. You know, whatevs. So I have no idea what we're doing today. Probably just taking it easy. My tummy's really upset with me today, this morning, whatever. I'm not even hungry right now. Frig it. Oh yeah, and welcome to my vlog. So I've been wanting this friggin' game since yesterday. It's called Cube World, and it was released. I first saw it on NerdCube's channel. He did a video on it, just a 15-minute rundown where he died a lot and stuff. It's still in big time alpha, so it's not all fully implemented, but the game looked freaking cool. And I really wanted this damn game. So sure enough, I go on NerdCube's site, got a link to the server, which is bad when you're a big YouTuber to do that because the server is not ready for the friggin' massive amount of shit that's about to happen. That server's been down now for 2 solid days. I wasn't able to get it until now. Finally got it, just played a little bit. The game's fun. It's like Minecraft. I'm gonna be doing some gameplays of it on Skaven Games to see what you guys think, and I think it's fun as hell. It's an RPG Minecraft type game, and it's pretty badass. Like right now it's 3:15. I'm gonna have to head off to work like very shortly, which sucks, but it's the way she goes. And tonight's gonna be a simple night. This vlog's probably not gonna be as awesome as they've all been because I didn't really do much today, just kind of hung out and did my own thing, you know, my own thing.
Because there ain't no thing like a chicken wing.
You know, just saying. Well, it's like 3:20, frig's sakes. I'm gonna have to head off to work and get this shift over with.
Skiddly douche.
And then come home and God knows what I'm gonna do after that. I won't be going for coffee with Rex 4x4 because he's not in town, I don't think. Unless plans change because the weather looks like shit out there. It's all cloudy and stuff. And they are calling for rain this week. So it's one of those, just wait for it to happen, and when it happens, then frig sakes and things. So I'm just gonna grab my dishes, bring them downstairs and things. And then I have no idea where Oreo is. Oh, here he is. He was hanging out downstairs with himself, you know, being a dog. So I'm gonna let him out for a potty before I let myself out to go to work. Off to the races with your dog. Go potty. So I'll let him do that. My laundry dry. Gonna have to do a touch-up. I always put way too much shit in this dryer. So we'll let that spin. Oh man, where'd the dog go? He went into the backyard and he disappeared again. Gotta go find the scruffy fluffy puppy wuppy. Oreo! Oreo! Oh, where the frig did he go? Gotta watch out for puppy minds. Oreo? Come here, come on, come to here. Oh, he's kangarooing. He's kangarooing. Totally kangarooing. Never seen a dog crap so much in my life, let me tell you. Well, we'll let him drop ass and then take him back inside. And I really want to see what the frig this thing is. Oh, it is a frisbee. It's a flyer disc. Super flying disc, eh? It's all foam and stuff. And, well, it's not mine, so. Well, it flies pretty damn good though, I do say so myself. Where the hell did these come from? For wildflowers, they're pretty pretty. They're pretty pretty. I wonder if they're part of these things. Maybe. Kind of, sort of, probably. I don't know. Come on, Oreo, let's go inside. Gotta watch where I step because he's been dropping bombs back here and been dropping puppy nukes. What's up, bud? Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Yes, go inside. Inside. Who's your puppy? You already had bacon today. Alright, well, I gotta get ready for work. I'm gonna pack a lunch and then we're gonna frig off. Alrighty, my lunch is packed. Time to rip tit off to work and get this shift over with. Got my keys, got my lunch. Oreo's like, dude, why are you going? Why are you going? And I'm like, because I gotta go to work so I can make money to buy him food. Because a big fluffy puppy. Because he eats a lot of food. Yes, he does. He's fat. No, he's not fat. He's just fluffy. He's just fluffy. Hey, fluffy puppy. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Get going. Go to bed. It's like a child. Stay. Good boy. All right, let's go to work. Oh, this car is so well insulated, let me tell you. All right, let's fire up the car. Takes a bit for the gas to get to the carb. And by the carb, I mean the throttle body. That's why she's such a slow start, but not a big deal. Well, we'll get some windows down. I must have got some coffee in that. Yup, I got some coffee in one of my switches. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, without further ado, let's pitter patter and have at her. Yup, it's rolling vlog time. Okay, apparently it's not rolling vlog time. My camera doesn't have an SD card in it. I don't know where that went. Oh well, we'll skip the rolling vlog this time around and we'll just go off to work, and I'll check in later on tonight. Son of a bitch, I probably left it in my freaking computer. Oh well. Whatevs, let's go to work.
Get down.
Alright people, I'm at work now. I'm going to head her inside. Yes, I used the Panasonic to do it driving. Hopefully it wasn't too shaky. I really friggin' cranked down on the mounts. A lot of people are asking me what I use in my car. I use actually one of those and another one of those. This one here is usually the forward-facing cam. I'd like to center it more with the mirror, but then it would be sitting down like here-ish, and it's really in the way of visibility and things, so I put it off to the side so it's not so bad. And this one here is the one that I'll usually attach my camera to for a picture-in-picture while driving. I used to have this thing here, but as you can tell, the little knobby on the ball broke, so I can no longer sit a camera on here and do driving, which was nice when I could. But I do plan on modifying this someday and making it work again, because this was by far the best mount I had in this car. But anyway, people, I'm going to head her inside. It's 3:42 p.m., so I got my lunch, got my cigarettes, got my phone. So let's go inside and get this shift over with. All right, peace the frig out. Alrighty people, it's 6 o'clock break time. Just came outside for a cigarette. Frig, yeah. It's been interesting today. Not too busy, not too bad, but yeah, pretty steady. Frig it, you know. It's pretty steady. This just in. Gas dropped a whopping 0.4 of a cent, just so you know. Noticing in the past couple days when I've been doing my vlogs that when I turn the camera away from me and zoom out, that my audio sounds really tinny. I just realized I had the zoom mic turned on. I don't know why the light's turned on right now. I should turn that off. There we go, that's better. But it sure got sunny out. I'm gonna take my shad fly, son of a bitch. Yeah, they're gonna be bad tonight because it's muggy out. So they're gonna be coming out of the woodworks and just dive bombing everything. Frig sakes, and my coworker has a white truck. I have the white Trans Am, and it's just gonna be a freaking mess out here. Like, I understand it's a safety issue, but if they just disable that light there for another 2 months, or 2 weeks, we wouldn't have so many shadflies on the building. But because they turned that light on, this building gets caked. It's hard to believe that we're already almost a quarter, we're pretty much a quarter of the way through friggin' July. Like, time is flying way too fast right now. I don't mind it. Oh, this just in. The shad pile has expanded. The shad pile has expanded. We'll do weekly updates or daily updates on the shad pile. Gradually it'll get so bad that whole bottom floor will be carcasses. True story. Right before my very eyes, the gas changed again. Now it's down a penny from, or another 0.5 of a cent. So it went down 0.9 of a cent since a while ago. Well, holy crap. Holy crap indeed. I guess they bought that batch of gas at an expensive price, so they can't go too low without, you know, losing out on all their profits. But, you know, I literally just looked over and it's changed. I had to like do a double take on that. That's pretty sweet. I guess it's all controlled inside on the little computer thing they do for pricing out gas and stuff. I don't know. One of these days I'm going to have to clear the garage and get the Dynamark out because the back lawn's starting to look like it needs a cut, and the front lawn definitely needs a cut, so I'm going to have to move some shit around and get things out of the way. And, oh, friggin' shadfly, thinking about landing on me. Nope, not going to happen. but I got to get some shit out of the way and get some friggin' things going because that back lawn's starting to look like a wheat field, and I like to keep it short now. Keeps the freaking garter snakes out of the yard because they don't like short lawn, because then they're easy pickings for the big birds, and they don't like that. There's been a couple big birds roaming around the neighborhood there. Holy crap, this one crow I saw the other morning, frig sakes, it could have picked up Oreo if it wanted to. That thing was just a friggin' pterodactyl, like it was massive. And it's not every day you see a pterodactyl, so let me tell you. And there's been some owls hanging around the house too, which is why at night I like to leash up Oreo, because I don't know how much power an owl has, but I could see them trying to scoop him up because he does look like a barking hamster. So just saying. So when I find a bit of a break in the calls, what I plan on doing is researching that stator, figuring out how it works. Yeah, I might have to make a separate video just showing the wiring, just so I can get everybody to focus on that and explain it to me, because there's some wires that I don't understand, like there's wires we ran and stuff that we chopped, and that might be causing the smoke, because we hooked up a battery to it before and it never smoked like this. Now ever since we rewired it, that's when it started smoking like a son of a gun. So now we need to figure out why and what we did and why we broke it and how to unbreak it and make it work again, because I'm wondering if it might have to do with that red wire that we took off. Maybe, quite possibly, but that's something I'm gonna have to get you guys to look at, because I'm not, like I said, I'm a computer programmer, computer technician, you know, all that jazz. This motor stuff is new to me, but it's a good way to learn on something I don't give a rat's ass about. So that way there, if I break that mower, the Dynamark is still up and running, I still mow my lawn, and I still have the old push mower if I want to bust my balls. So I'm just saying, you know, it's a good way to learn is get an old piece of crap off of Kijiji for 25 bucks and dick around with it, right? Worst case scenario, I completely brick the machine, but it doesn't cost me much. So yeah, the other thing I got to do tomorrow is go back to Crappy Tire, bring back the belts I bought, or the belt, well, two of the belts. So I bought a 30 and a 31, and I needed the 30, so I got to bring back the 31 and that big belt, and then I got to size up a new belt for the big belt. So yep, that's got to happen. Oh, well, any hoozle people, I'm gonna head her back inside. My break's over, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace the frig out. Alrighty people, it's 10:30 at night, coming out for a smoke, and surprise, surprise, there's actually not a lot of shadflies out. Like really, not a lot of shadflies out. Even around this big light, there's a couple swooping in. I just got hit in the face by one, but it's not too bad. I was kind of expecting a swarm out tonight because it was so hot and muggy today. But the problem is when it gets cool out, they kind of don't want to hang out and they frig off. So either that or we got a great big thunderstorm coming in. Then again, I say that and I look up here. Oh, not going to focus. You're going to totally be a Sony. It's cool, bud. We appreciate that. But there was a really focus, you piece of crap. Building, focus. Light bulb, no focus. Well, Sony and Panasonic did work together on building the AVC HD format, so gotta kind of expect a little something out of them to be a little bit the same with their camcorders, I guess. So I finally found a picture of what well, I don't know if it is a Stator. I've never actually seen one before. I just knew the name from an old Rickham video when he had a problem with his motorbike and he had to get a new Stator for it. And then finally the Stator came in and I never watched the video of him putting it in, so I had no idea what the frig it was. I don't even know if he made a video of him putting it in. And honestly, for the longest time, I didn't know what the hell a Stator was, because I've never really heard that term. And now, if it is what I saw on the internet, it's literally a ring with coils on it. And if, judging by the way I'm thinking things work, the flywheel has magnets in it, which we cleaned off. I'm guessing, and this is just me going on logic, what happens is the magnetic coils, or the magnets, agitate by flopping a polarity from positive to negative really quickly across the stator and generates 12 volts at God knows what amperage to keep the battery topped up. Now, am I right on that logic? Am I wrong on that logic? Because judging from the picture, that's what I saw. And it looks like the stator is just a ring with coiled wires. That kind of looks like this thing right here that I'm pointing my cigarette at, and hopefully I remember to put the picture in. Because that's what I found on the eBay. I don't know if that's the right part. So at least if you guys can confirm that I am looking at the right part, then maybe I'll know what to buy if I need one. Or at least I know what I'm looking for when I start ripping into that tractor engine to see if it's cooked or shit or good or what. Now if that's the case and that is the stator, I think I know what's going on. I have a feeling the stator's plugged into a 12 volt live, and basically what's happening is there's no diode on it, so when we plug in the battery, like if I'm thinking this is that wire that we plugged into, which we kind of cut the diode off of it and cut off a bunch of other shit and just hot wired the sumbitch right to the guy. If this is the exact same wire, then yeah, I'm pretty sure that we might have cocked this over when we were dicking around with it on Saturday. Because it wasn't smoking, I don't think it was smoking like that before. It might have been. I can't remember, frig sakes. Oh no, it wasn't smoking like that until we started rewiring it. That's right. So all we did this Saturday was put belts on it. So I'm thinking that the issue is after we rewired it and things. So yeah, I don't know. I'll show you guys what we did again when I get home, and maybe you can confirm if we Johnny Dukakis'd it, because we might have. So I had a whole bunch of clips on my computer. I found them the other night actually, and they're just like the cross between bloopers and WTFs and OMGs and just stupid things. So I'm thinking about making a WTF compilation of like, you're gonna watch it and go, what the hell did I just watch? So expect that in the near future. Probably not gonna be a long video, maybe 4 minutes long, of just like, what the frig did I just watch? Compilation, like I say, bloopers, stupid shit, just bullshit, you know, just a stupid video that you're gonna watch and go, oh my god, what the hell just happened there? And so I was going through some of the clips and I was laughing when I was watching them, and I was like, I forgot about them completely. So I kind of sort of wanted to whip this up. I just toss it up for funsies, see what happens, frig it, you know, just frig it. Also, I think with the wind blowing the way it is, the shad flies just can't seem to get off the beach. Perfect. Well, I'm hoping I can use you guys' advice and figure this engine out, because it'd be really awesome if I can get that thing running awesomely. Because looks like Rex has a romper, and I don't have a romper. I thought I was going to have one before him. Freak sakes. Always running into snags with old crap, eh? But that's what happens when people leave their shit in the rain and let squirrels and mice go in it and make nests and things. And then come spring, they decide to get rid of it, you know, after 2 years of leaving it in the friggin' shit weather and stuff. Then they dump it, and well, luckily I didn't pay much for the mower. So, you know, worst case in Ontario, if I decided to, I could always go out and buy another engine for it, if that engine's just rifle cocked. Or I could talk to, I know somebody out there has to have a friggin' puller. I got enough mechanic friends. Somebody has to have a flywheel puller or whatever the hell you call that. I bet you if I talked to my buddy Mitch or Chuck, said, hey, do you have a puller? They'll be like, yeah, I just so happen I do. And they would come over and rip that flywheel off, and within a matter of an hour we get that stator solution solved, and then slap everything back together, and then the friggin' engine will run after I clean the carb. But that's desperately needed. That carb has got to be cleaned. It is nastier than frig, most likely. So anyway, my break is almost over. I'm gonna head her back inside and carry on with this night, so I will talk to you guys later. Peace the frig out. Oh, frig yeah, people. It's midnight, time to get the hell out of here. Got a couple shad flies on the car, don't really give a shit. Let's unlock this pig and get the frig out of here and head her home. Sounds like a plan. This car pisses me off sometimes. Alright. Probably saying, Adam, why does the car piss you off sometimes? Just this frickin' Kenwood deck. It's such a pile of piss. It's like you go to hit pause and it doesn't pause, and now it wants to play music again, and it's like, I don't know. It's driving me nuts. I don't know what the hell this thing's problem is. But anyway, people, it's time to head her home. Piece of shit deck. And carry on with this night. So let's pitter patter and have at her. Probably not going to do much when we get home. But I want to show you guys what Rex and I did and see if that's part of the stator. Let's go. Alrighty, well, I'm home now. I just let Oreo out for a potty. So to make sure he didn't crap anywhere in the house. I went for a good crap earlier, but you never know with him. He's got to go, and he just went out for a pee, but it was really quick, so just want to make sure there's no shit or piss anywhere down in the floor areas or anything. He's a good dog, but, you know, he was stuck here for 8 hours. So You never know. You never know. Well, he didn't friggin' shit himself, so that's a bonus. I think what we're gonna do is head out to the garage, and I'm gonna show you guys the modifications that Rex and I made, and you can tell me if it's part of the Stator and if I really frigged things up. I probably did, but let's go to the garage. Alrighty, we're out in the garage, and we'll just crack the hood on this beast. Now, oh shit, that gas tank's in the way, and it's on there good. Can I see it down here somewheres? Okay, you see this red wire here that's coming off? I don't know if I'm pointing at the right spot. Let me get a good one. Not that one. Where the hell did that red wire go? Yeah, that one there, I think. Maybe. Could be. I'm not sure if that is the right one. That one that goes into there. That one there. Is that hooked up to the Stator? That one with that blue thing that we crimped onto it? Is that hooked up to the Stator? I don't know. I'll back it off and let you see some more. Basically what we have going on here is we have that power wire coming all the way up, and it goes into the switch, which then comes off of this thing. Well, the power comes into here, goes through the push button, and then comes all the way back over to here and goes down into here. And I'm not sure if that's the reason why she's smoking. Also, this wire here that has the tape on it is part of the mystery wire that we have no idea what the frig it does, but it comes out from underneath the engine or underneath the flywheel. Now that I know what I'm looking for a Stator, I really can't get a good enough angle to tell what it looks like underneath that flywheel. But it could be physically underneath this big thing here, which would make a lot of sense. It would make a lot of sense to me anyway, because, you know, this is spinning around and it's not nicking this, but it's got about a cigarette packet of distance between there, and it does throw a really good spark. We got really good spark coming out of the machine. But what I'm thinking, and correct me if I'm wrong, is on the inside of this thing there's a static, that thing I showed earlier, the Stator. It doesn't spin, right? It's just bolted to something else that doesn't spin, and these magnets on the inside go up against it and generate power kind of like an alternator does, and that trickles power back into my battery to keep my battery charged, and also yeah, that's pretty much all it does, keep the battery charged. So when you're running auxiliaries like your headlights and such, then you're good to go. Now there's a white wire that Rex fired somewhere, which I just recently found right here. This white wire apparently goes to my headlights down there, and apparently that gives them juice to turn over. Now I'm not sure what the hell that white wire is attached to. Looks like it goes into whatever the frig that is. I don't know what the frig that is. I don't know. Oh, this shit friggin' makes me wonder, but not a big deal. What I'm gonna do for sure is I gotta take that carb off. I'd like to get my carb kit before I did that though, just so I can make sure I do it right. Clean it all up, get it working good, put it back on. At least then I know the carb's doing its job. We got plenty of spark, so the spark plug's doing its job. And the air box is over here, and it's been cleaned out, so it's doing its job. Anybody wants to offer any opinions on this, by all means give her. Once again, not an engine guy, so even the, you know, I'm gonna ask a lot of stupid questions about this, but any question's not stupid if you don't know what the frig you're doing. But, am I right about the Stator? It doesn't spin. Well, it can't spin, it has a wire coming off of it, so it's got to be static, and it basically gets inputs off of these magnets here on the sides and, well, on the front anyway. That's a magnet, I do believe. Something metal. Yeah, that's magnetic. That's not magnetic. That's weird. So that's magnetic. That's really weakly magnetic. Really? That's it? Weird. Anyway, so there you go. So that's what I'm thinking anyway. I'm probably super wrong on this whole logic, but if not, let me know. If you have any idea about those wires, let me know. Because to be honest with you, I have no freaking idea. This is really different than what I'm used to doing. So much easier to build a computer. But anyway, people, I'm gonna head her back inside, and we are going to shut the vlog down. It got dark. Well, I got home in the friggin' nick of time, let me tell you. Just as I was leaving the garage, started the piss pour. Oh, that sucks. How many beers are left in this friggin' son of a bitch? Just one? Alright. Well, I guess I'll have my last beer as I edit up the vlog and upload it to YouTube's. Thinking about going to bed early tonight, calling her quits early. And that way there I can get some sleeps. So on that note, people, if you liked today's video, hit the like button. If you have any questions, comments, concerns. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.